Gifted Gang, it's Zhané, and I am back with another video. If you are new here and you love fragrances, you love to look good, you love to smell good, you just like to be the baddest of the baddest, then you've come to the right place. Keep watching the video to see if you really feeling me, and then subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you've been stalking my channel, anyway, just follow me, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and tap that notification bell so you can be in my business. So we are in fall. Look at my shirt, it screams fall. My makeup, fall. Y'all, I'm so excited. Fall is my, out of every season, even though December is in the month of December in the winter, I love fall. I love fall. Fall is like the perfect weather. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. The leaves changing, like the warm colors that you get to wear. It's just an experience. I absolutely love fall. So because I love fall fragrances even more. So I have 10 fragrances that I think are perfect for the fall. So if you want to see these 10 scents, just keep on watching. Fall, you think of honey and cinnamon and spices and just warmth, like just a blanket of love and hugs. So these fragrances are literally the epitome of all of those things. You're gonna get some cinnamon, some spice, some honey, some decadence, just warmthness. So the first one that I'm gonna talk about is, I literally just bought this. And you're going to see this in another video coming up real soon. But this is called Pumpkin Epicée. I don't know, child. Whatever. But this is from Gourmand, Gourmand, or Gourmand Beauty. You can get this from Urban Outfitters. I found this at Marshall's for $13. And listen, Linda. I've been sleeping on pumpkin fragrances, and it has been a journey trying to find pumpkin fragrances. According to the girls, pumpkin is supposed to rile the men's up. I don't know what it is about pumpkin, but men love pumpkin. I was trying to find more pumpkin scents because I have a lot of pumpkin body care products and body mist, but I have literally researched high and low for pumpkin fragrances, and like besides the Mentor, like they make a bunch of like single note fragrances and things like that. There's not really a lot of brands that carry pumpkin. Now I do have another video coming up. A black owned brand made, there's like a gnat in my room and it's bothering me, but someone had made a pumpkin fragrance that I just purchased. It's going to be in both the pumpkin video and my black owned haul that I'm doing really soon, so be on the lookout for that. But that's not what this video is about. I wanted to talk about this one in particular. I can't find the notes on here, but I'm just gonna spray it and go with it. I strongly think that there's like some cinnamon here, some vanilla, pumpkin, those type of things. There may even be some marshmallow. I'm not exactly sure what notes in here, but you're definitely getting cinnamon and you're definitely getting pumpkin. This is so sexy, real dirt cheap. I think I'm gonna go back and get another bottle because I don't want to lose this. Like this is just too good to miss out on. This needs to be a staple. So if you can find this at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, because I don't think let me rephrase, they don't sell this at Urban Outfitters. I think this is like one of their discontinued ones. If you can find and get your nose on this, get it. They also have a hair and body mist, but it's called Pumpkin Cream. I'm not sure the notes in that one either. I can't find the notes for either one of those on anywhere on social media or the internet, so I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think they're the same. I think maybe the hair body mist may be like a creamier. That one may have like more whippedness and marshmallow to it. I don't know, but this one right here, y'all can see, baby, it is good. I really like this. Now, longevity, I don't know. I have no idea. You got the wrong person. But if you can find this, I think you would enjoy this. Especially it's only $13. You can't go wrong. Fall wouldn't be fall without something ambery, something sexy, something sensual, something romantic. And I have just the one for you. If you know, you know, you know, you know. If you don't know, you have not been on my channel long enough and you need to go ahead, subscribe, and go watch my previous videos. Invite Only Amber 23 by KAYALI. This is the most romantic, sexiest fragrance in my collection. Honestly, truly. This is not my favorite. I'm going to mention my favorite fragrance in my collection. Now, if you are a part of the Gifted Gang, then you know. So, if you know what my favorite fragrance is, just go ahead and put it in the comments before I even get to it. We're going to talk about it later. But this is like the sexiest fragrance out of every fragrance. This the one that just makes me feel like I'm just it. You know, you can't tell me when I spray this, you can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me nothing. But this is a sweet amber, warm, spicy cinnamon situation with some juicy tart cherry. Like, it's so good. So let me read the notes for y'all real quick if it pops up, because spring girls could like to act up. Okay. So there's tobacco leaf, there's honey, there's sour cherry, some chocolate, hazelnut, some cinnamon, rose, citrus leaf, amber, oud, vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, patchouli, cypress oil, and musk. Don't that sound like heaven in a bottle? Like, I think, and I mentioned this before, it's something about this tobacco that just really makes this sexy. But it's like that smooth honey with the cinnamon and then the cherry and then the chocolate. Then you get all the amber notes. So because you have amber and you have benzoin, so those resins just like resonates with me. And I just think this is a oh so lovely fragrance. Now, I know I had mentioned this was the best KAYALI fragrance, but I ain't gonna lie. I think Love Fest kind of got me on a little chokehold, so I may have to demote this one since Love Fest came out, but this will always be in my collection. I pray that they never discontinue this one, because this is well blended. It's not for everybody, but the people that it's for, it works. This is unisex, so you and your man can smell good together. And we're going to have a good time. We're just going to have a good time over here when you wear this, okay? Now, I can't mention Invite Only without mentioning her sexy big brother, because this next fragrance is a little bit more masculine, but these are very, very close in how they smell. And I love this, but it is a little masculine, but we're going to get into it. So this is Honey Oud by MONTAL, baby. And I pulled the top. So this was a tester that I got from someone off Mercari. It's weird. This one, the other ones you have to pull this to spray. This one you just spray. I don't know why they did that, but they did. But the main, of course, in here, this is honey forward and more oud. Then you get some cinnamon, some sweet and spicy, some amber and floral. And it's a little animalic and leathery. So the notes read, if it pops up because you play with me. So you hit honey, oud, cinnamon, amber, Madagascar, vanilla, patchouli, leather, and flowers. So the main difference that you're going to get from Honey Oud and Invite Only. So one, this one isn't as sweet as Invite Only. Invite Only has the chocolate and the cherry, the smokiness from the tobacco. This one, it's a little bit more masculine because it has that leather note in it, and it doesn't have like the main, like the amber. It has amber, but it doesn't have the benzoin. It's just not as sweet. So I'm taking the top off again. Just let me spray it on my other hand. I ain't got time to play with y'all today. So it's very oud heavy and very honey heavy, versus this one is just sweeter. This one leans more amber and cherry and smoky. So that's the main difference in these two. But when I tell you, This is also unisex. Some women, you can wear this too, but I feel like if you want to do a his and hers type of situation, ladies, this one's for you. Men, this is for you. So you get the best of both worlds. So I had to mention both of these. Perfect for the fall, perfect for date night, absolutely stunning. These two, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. This next one is actually one of the newer fragrances that I have added to my collection. I bought this whenever Sephora was doing some type of sale, and I paid like less money for it, probably like 60 bucks. I don't remember, child, but I went into Sephora to go pick it up, but I also smelled some other fragrances from their brand, and I smelled this even though I had already purchased it online for pickup, and I knew that I made the right decision. This is so beautiful. This is everything that a fall fragrance needs to be, even the packaging. Let me show y'all. So this is Skylar Beauty's Fall Cashmere. Look at the back. It's for the fall, the leaves, the name, it's fall, period, point blank. But this is a beautiful cinnamon and spicy combination with like beautiful vanilla, and it's like almond, it's nutty, it's like so good, y'all. It's so good. You get ginger and almond in the opening, and baby, that ginger is so sexy and spicy, and then the almond just blends in. Smells like just Starbucks drink. And then in the middle you get some cinnamon, some clove, and some matcha tea. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love the cinnamon, is by far my favorite. And then you get some vanilla, some amber, some sandalwood, and white musk. So it's very creamy in the dry down, but I also think the almond has a lot to play with that as well. And look at my little dent, y'all. Look at my little dent. I literally bought this probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the way I've been wearing, you know, I'm just gonna smell like fall. So good. So good. I love this. I love this. And it's clean, cruelty free. I think it may be vegan. Child, don't give me the line. It may be vegan, it may not be. But I do have some other ones. I did not particularly care for Vanilla Sky. The girls had to hype that one up on TikTok, but this one's so much better in my personal opinion. All right, this next one, I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned this on YouTube. I've had it for about a month or so, and the owner, he was so kind to send me his discovery set. He sent it to me so I could smell, and instantly I had to buy a full bottle of one of his fragrances. This is a black owned brand, and this will also be in my black owned video. I'm just waiting for the rest of my packages to get here, y'all. But this is Rose. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see, but by Mackintosh. Justin is the nose behind this. I forget his last name, starts with the M. Sorry, Justin, if you watch my video, but this is so beautiful. It's the roses in here, just sexy, and it just screams feminine. Now his whole brand is unisex, y'all, but I'm sorry, this is a woman. This is a woman in a bottle. It smells like the color pink in the weirdest way. I cannot describe it. It literally smells like the color pink. So on his website, he says that it's a rose with a dark side. And I get that. I'm definitely picking up on that. It like has some spiciness with the pink peppercorn in the opening. Then it has the cinnamon. Does it have, I get this one and VSOP mixed up. You know what? I'm going to talk about VSOP as well. So let me go grab it real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, so back to Rose, and then we're going to talk about VSOP. So I have a full size of Rose. The notes read bergamot, rose petals, pink peppercorn, Bulgarian rose, honey, black currant, jasmine, oud, patchouli, tonka bean, oat moss, and vanilla. Yummy. The pink peppercorn in this is my favorite, I think. And then I think that's why I say it smells like the color pink. This kind of gives me the same vibes, just a smidge, as Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper by KAYALI. But that one doesn't have the sweet honey in it, and it doesn't have like these little I don't know if Sweet Diamond has oud in it. I don't think it does. I could be wrong, but this tonka in here, the vanilla, this is just a creamy, sexy, powdery, spicy rose fragrance. Um, and again, he says this is unisex, but y'all, this embodies a woman in the sexiest way. I feel like this is a classic, timeless fragrance that just makes me feel feminine but sexy at the same time. Like I'm a boss when I wear this. So for the fall, I think this is perfect. I kind of low-key need to get another bottle because I just know when I start going outside, she's going to get worn up a lot. So let me talk about VSOP real quick. So this right here is sexy in a bottle. So this is, I just have the travel size because it actually came free. I think he did like a Labor Day sale. And so for Labor Day, yeah, because I was out of town that weekend. Labor Day, it was buy a full size, get a travel size free. So because I have a fragrance that smells very similar, which I'm going to mention next, I decided to get this in a travel size. But don't listen. I am going to get a full size bottle of this because I need it. It's so nice. The notes are cardamom, pink pepper, saffron, cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, jasmine sunblock, cognac, amber, musk, and tobacco leaf. Don't that sound delicious? It literally just reminds me of fall in the best way. It reminds me of an old-fashioned cognac drink with a little sex appeal to it. So hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. So what this reminds me of, now that the website is loading, if you have ever smelled Angel Share, this is literally Angel Share with a rose in it. Y'all think I'm crazy? Go on his website and get the Discover set. This literally smells like Angel Share with rose. Yeah, so it has the cinnamon, the amber, the cognac. So those are the similarities, but it literally smells like a rose Angel Share. Like if I layered this with like the rose oil by Nest, I think I would kind of come up with the same situation combination. Probably not, because he did his thing, but yeah. So we're just going to talk about Angel Share since we already have her up. So that was Macanache. Go on his website, support a black brand. So Angel Share is this woody, spicy cinnamon situation with the vanilla and the amber, and it's so delicious. KILIAN Hennessy did his Hennessy in this thing. You get cognac in the opening, you get some cinnamon, some tonka bean, oak, praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. This literally smells like a boozy cinnamon roll, a boozy apple pie. It just smells delicious. It's grown and sexy. And, you know, this is a niche fragrance, and I done spent a little change on here. And when I got it, it was like $195. Due to inflation, the girls then struck it up to $210. So I'm not sure if you can find this on a discounted site. I really haven't done much research. I don't think you can, simply because of how popular this one is. There's other fragrances that aren't as popular by him that you can find on discounted sites, but this one you may just have to pay the full price or go on Mercari or Poshmark and find it at a discounted rate. But I just think this is well worth it, and it literally looks like an old-fashioned cognac bottle, like a glass. Like, this is so sexy. The outer, nice even spray is delicious. If you had guessed that my favorite fragrance of all time was Libre Intense, then you're correct. If you didn't, then child, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, when I say that this is my favorite, I'm going to be completely honest. Now that I've smelled Le Parfum, I like that one more. And I bought it, but I returned it. And I returned it because it smells so much like the Intense that I didn't need both. But I promise you, once I finish this up, I'm going to go back and buy the Le Parfum, because that honey note in Le Parfum is absolutely sexy. But because I don't have it and I can't really tell you, I did a full review on it, so make sure y'all go check that out. I'll try my best to put, y'all told y'all, I'll be forgetting to add my descriptions. I post the video and keep it moving. But this right here, it's just so beautiful. The juice, it was love at first sight with this one. The juice alone, I knew this was gonna smell. I don't know too many juices with this color that smell bad. I don't. Like, you can't go wrong with this color juice. But this is a very beautiful white floral, ambery vanilla situation combination. Let me try to read the course. And this is supposed to be an amber fouillère, whatever that is. All right. The website is active. And it has my lavender in here. It's a little aquatic, a little citrus, a little animalic, depending on who your nose is. And for the girls that say whoever wears this smells like a grandma, you smell like a grandma, because this is sexy. This is divine. This is grown. This is a grown woman. Grown women wear Libre Intense, okay? So y'all little amateur noses can go, okay? But this has some lavender, some mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, jasmine sunblock, orchid, vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. And it's like the lavender in here just gets me every time. And I'm not gonna go too much of this, because this gets talked about so much by me. I'm pretty sure y'all know the whole DNA behind this fragrance fooling around with me. But the lavender here is just so sexy. Then it just really smoothly gets into the sweet vanillas, but you still get the citrus from the bergamot and the mandarin orange. But then you get the tonka bean with the, it's just like a well-blended fragrance, okay? And we're just gonna move on because I've talked about this enough. But I had to take a break because, y'all, the way I be getting hoarse by the time I finish these videos from doing all this talking. But this next one is my favorite flanker out of their whole collection. But it screams fall to me. It's very creamy, beautiful white florals. There's some amber. It's just sexy, okay? All of these fragrances are fall fragrances are sexy, okay? The ones that are meant for the cold weather are sexy. And that's just that on that. But the flanker that I'm mentioning is Good Girl Supreme. The one with the glitter, the black glitter, because the red glitter is very Good Girl Glam. So this right here is a beautiful white floral vanilla woody scent. And again, I don't know what is making it creamy. I'll get down to the notes in it, because this one isn't latonic like Very Good or Good Girl Leger is, or even Good Girl. This one isn't latonic. However, there is some creaminess to this, in my opinion. Oh, I did spray it on my hand to refresh. And it's just spicy. It's just sexy, okay? It's just good. All right, so the notes read, come on. You get some forest fruits, Egyptian jasmine, tonka bean, tuberose, and vetiver. That's it. So it's like fruity, but it's still creamy. And I'm going to assume the creaminess may be in combination with the tuberose and the tonka bean. That may be what it is. And you know what I am shook about? Ain't no vanilla in this, and it got tuberose in it. Even with tonka bean and tuberose, the tuberose is still too much. But this, I'm shocked that I even think this is the best one, and there's no vanilla in this. I cannot stand tuberose unless it got some type of vanilla in it. But this, honey, baby, I can get with it. I can get with it. I think this is perfect for the fall. If you need something to wear during the daytime, you know, you can. I think this is safe for. I think this is a safe signature scent. This is just my personal opinion. Out of all of the good girls, I think this is the safe signature scent. I also think Leger is safe too, but we're not talking about that one in this video. This works for any occasion: church, work, lunch, brunch, date night, anything. I think this is perfect. So if you have never got your nose on Good Girl Supreme, this is the one. This once you smell this one, you ain't gotta smell the other ones. This the one. This the one. I promise. All right, so I had to throw a beast mode fragrance in here for y'all. And I would have said another fragrance, but my mom came last week. I actually gifted her the other fragrance because they smell literally the exact same because they're both dupes of another fragrance. But Shagaf Oud, it made it to the video. If you saw the thumbnail, Shagaf Oud made it to the video. Okay, this is so sexy, y'all. So sexy. I love this fragrance. Absolutely love it. So you get that, ooh, it literally smells like chocolate covered roses with a little woody note to it. So you get the ooh, you get the rose, you get the praline. Oud Mood is the one that I would have talked about because I honestly like Oud Mood better. It's still a punch packer, but it's not as intense as Shagaf Oud. And they're both dupes for Lancome's Oud Bouquet. If you didn't know, now you know. Save a points. That's what we do over here. So you get sweet oud vanilla rose, warm spicy latonic powdery. So the notes: saffron, oud, rose, more oud, praline, and vanilla. And I think that may be why this one is a little bit more heavy, because this one has oud in the middle and the base notes. So I think this is just heavier. If I'm not, I don't think that Oud Mood has those heavier notes. So it says that Oud Mood is more amber. It's amber and woody with oud and spicy and caramel. Let me see. So Oud Mood has rose, saffron, pimento, oud caramel, resins, amber. So that one's just sweeter. It's sweeter than this one is, and I agree. This one's just heavy, but it literally smells like chocolate covered roses. It smells so delicious, and I just, child, I'm gonna spray some of everything on me. I just can't get enough of this, and you don't have to spray too much. 1-2 sprays. That's it. That's all. Don't you overspray this, because you will kill everybody in the room. You would choke out a room, so don't do too much with this. I feel like Oud Mood, you probably can spray maybe 4 times max, but not this one. And what? Let me give y'all a little tip. Layer this or Oud Mood, either or, with Pink Diamond Sweet Pepper by KAYALI. Baby, you're gonna be the sexiest woman in the room, okay? And this what I got for y'all. Now, while we are talking about Swiss Arabian, I'm just going to go ahead and share oil from Swiss Arabian that I have that I really enjoy. Let me pull up the notes here. This is called Nora by Swiss Arabian. Nora, I don't know. And this is a beautiful honey fragrance, and I love to layer this. Any fragrance that has honey in it, or I just want to give it some honey to it, a little sweetness to it, a little bee situation, this is getting layered. Now, this does have like a weird undertone to it that I'm not the biggest fan of it, but for the most part, you're getting honey. And listen, y'all, it's one of the little dabbers. It's not a roller on. I love that for me. This is one of the few. I think Middle Eastern fragrance is honestly the only fragrance that don't have the roller balls besides Al Rehab. But this is honey, warm and spicy, it's sweet, it's powdered, it's woody, citrus, white floral. And the notes, you get honey, orange, saffron, rose, lily, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. And I think these two would pair, especially with the sandalwood, the rose, and the saffron, layer very well together. So that's a little trick for y'all. This is a little oil. I don't really talk about oils too much because I don't really have the biggest collection, because I'm trying to find some that aren't rollerballs, and I mentioned that in my last video. So that's that on that. All right, so I have one honorable mention. I have a body mist for you guys from Bath & Body Works, and this is pumpkin pecan waffles. Another pumpkin, you know. Oh, it smells so good. So the notes that you have here is maple syrup, waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. It literally smells like syrupy pancakes, like pumpkin pancakes or pumpkin waffles, however you want to say it, don't matter. And it's just so good. And I think these two would be a beautiful layering combination, you know. Out of the shower, you wear these two together. Perfect. I love it. I think this is nice. So Bath and Body Works, they're having a sale right now. Buy 3 get 3 free, or buy 2 get 1 free. So make sure y'all get your hands on that while the sale is still going on. And that concludes the video. If you like this video and you were new, give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. Make sure everyone taps that notification bell so you can be in my business. I have a lot of content that I'm shooting out in the next few weeks as we get ready to go into December, because that y'all gonna get an overload of me when December gets there. So be prepared to be sick of me, okay? Be prepared to be sick of me. I had to get a little country for y'all real quick. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on social media at @Zhané. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in and being loyal to me. And I love you guys so much. See you in the next video. Bye. Bye.